Hi everybody, it's me, I'm MattHawes of The Happy Show. I'm here today with another video vlog. Today is Thursday and it's November 29th, 2007. We're almost into December. It's the Christmas season. Well, today on the vlog, I'm going to make a general vlog and kind of update people on different things that have been going on. First off, as far as the MattHawes versus Archie Comic Publications Incorporated deal goes, the update on that is about a day or so ago. I got an email. The email was from YouTube, from their DCMA department. Is that right? The Digital Copyright Act, whatever. From the complaints. The email, it said that my counter notice has been filed, and that if Archie Comic Publications Incorporated does not respond to that or act on it or what have you, within 10 to 14 days my videos should be reinstated. So the ball is now in the court of Archie Comic Publications Incorporated. If they choose to continue to fight this, then I'll have to go on with that and prove my case, however they decide to fight it. Otherwise, within 10 to 14 days, it could be put back if there is no further action by Archie Comics. We'll see what happens, so stay tuned. I'll keep you updated. The next order of business is I want to discuss Insane Comedian's last video they put up. First off, should encourage drinking, because he seemed kind of despondent. I don't know if it was playfully or if it was sincere. Insane Comedian, you put up some great videos, some fun stuff, and people should check him out. I'm going to put a link over here to his videos. And he does it still where he likes to wear masks and stuff while he does his comedy and such. And he has his friend Oslim C, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, and they both put up similar kinds of videos. And like I said, there's some fun stuff. Talk about video games and stuff as well. And he talked about comedy being hard, and it is. Okay. Now, a lot of stuff, in fact, it's hard to really write comedy. That's why on The Happy Show, I'll be honest, I just do stuff off the top of my head most of the time. I mean, there's sometimes there's a general outline of a plot or whatever, but most of the time, it's just off the top of my head. That's why it's kind of so goofy and different, I guess, quirky, odd, whatever you want to call it. It's hard to write true comedy, though, and I wouldn't call that so much true comedy as it's just different, odd. But comedy is the hardest thing. If you think about it, most people can agree on what makes you angry. Most people can agree on, like what action movies, they all pretty much agree what's exciting as far as action and adventure. Most people can agree on what is romantic. Most people cry at pretty much the same kind of things. We all pretty much know what tugs at the heartstrings of most individuals. Comedy is much more subjective. It's the most subjective of all emotions, in a sense. We all don't laugh at necessarily the same thing. We all have different sense of humor. For this reason, it's harder to write comedy, I think. And comedy has a broad appeal. Everybody wants to laugh, but again, not everybody laughs exactly the same thing. Some kinds of comedy, the more broad comedy, does have a greater appeal. But it's still, even then, it's still more, how am I trying to say, specific as to what people will laugh at. So I just want to say, yeah, I totally agree with you that comedy is harder, but that's no reason to give up. If you're wanting to try to be a comedian, if you're wanting to do funny videos, keep going at it. You're not gonna appeal to everybody. That's one of the things about comedy. That's true about anything, but especially comedy. You're not gonna appeal to everybody. You just aren't. That's just a fact of life. I love all sorts of comedies, but a lot of the comedies I like, a lot of people I know, they don't like them. But there's some I share that they do like. Again, it's very subjective. One of the most subjective forms of entertainment is comedy. So don't get despondent about that. Keep plugging away. There's going to be people out there. And as far as, you made some reference about being a small fish, a big pond. Most of us are. I got a fairly nice size subscriber base right now, but the view counts, and I'm not complaining because I appreciate every one of you who watch my videos on a regular basis. I appreciate any of you who watch my videos, period. But if you actually look at the view counts, the average view counts on my videos, you'll notice it's a fraction of my subscriber base. Now, there's the flip side. I've seen people who have hardly any subscribers, it seems, or at least, compared to their views. You'll have somebody who has like 50 subscribers, but somehow consistently get like 500 views or something on their videos. I don't know how to explain it. I greatly appreciate the people who actually want to watch my videos. But you can't view. I've learned a long time ago not to even pay attention to subscriptions as far as amount of subscriptions. Next order of business is the poor saga of little Toto. I know many of you hear the name Toto and you think of the Wizard of Oz, but this is not about the Wizard of Oz. This is David W. Johnson's Little Dinosaur Pen co-host. And that's David Johnson, who puts the show What's Up With That, and he's also on YouTube as Elliot508. I'll leave a link over here so you can check out his videos. See, what happened is David was performing a skit for his show What's Up With That, and he took poor little Toto, the dinosaur pen, and put him inside a microwave. That's right. He thought if he turned on the microwave just for a couple seconds, everything would be okay, and he could just get a shot. It's a microwave, Dave. So poor little Toto, his wires got fried, and Toto can't scream anymore. He can't do his little roar, that thing that he did, or whatever. So the little Toto pen, well, because he's, David brought him here to see if I could help repair him and check him out, and we checked his little battery hearts, and we understand that I think he heard that there was still life in the hearts, but yet something was still broken, something internal with little Toto. So little Toto, on David's latest videos, which you can check again at his link over here on his webpage for Elliot508 on YouTube. You can check out the saga that's going on now with poor little Toto. Dave has mailed away Toto to the Discovery Channel, I think, because the pen was originally sold to him through the... Toto, not the pen. It's poor little Toto. Toto was sold to him through the Discovery Channel store in Florida, where they sell, I guess, sentient pens. And poor little Toto, he's being delivered through the mail to I think it's to Florida, or no, it's Kentucky, I guess, where the headquarters for Discovery Channel is. And they're going to see if they can repair him. But I'll tell you what. I wonder if there's more to this, because I got a phone call the other day, and I heard it was just Toto roaring. I have a suspicion. I can't talk too much about now, but I think there's something more afoot with the saga of Toto. Again, I don't want to say anything right now, because I could be wrong, but I think something is going on there. David might be covering something up. So stay tuned, both at Elliot508, and I'll be posting some stuff here that will probably rock your world. I mean, you won't believe what I think is going on with Toto, the dinosaur pen. Stay tuned. This is MattHawes of the Happy Show saying, yeah! My voice is sore.